Hey, this is Michael for Geekcast. We're here live at Anime Nyc. We're here with.
Jeffrey Diesler.
Tay Bailey. Hi.
Oh, now this is very interesting because this is your first con, and you're a regular.
Yeah, regular, I would say. 3 years.
3 years.
3 years, yeah.
So, what's your first impression, even though the doors didn't open yet?
Honestly, I'm excited. I just really want to get my hands on some merch, maybe like see the vendors, see the artists. Yoshiyuki Tomino, the creator of Gundam, is going to be here, and this is like one of his very few rare USA appearances, so I'm really excited to see him. I love Gundam.
And yourself as a veteran. What are you interested in seeing?
More of the Dr. Stone panel, ready for the gaming room, BlurredCon panels, that kind of thing going on. I'm usually like mostly around friends, like taking pictures or whatnot, but I feel like this year I want to focus on like the livelihood of it instead of just like taking pics or whatnot, just like being a part of like the panels and like, you know, going to like meetups and stuff like that.
So you didn't do that before?
No, it was like I started off like that just to get like used to it, but then I kind of like just started dressing up and like not really getting into it. I don't know, maybe like the panels weren't like interesting to me, but I was like, maybe instead of just being in costume and just sitting around like not doing anything, let me just get like more invested into it, so I don't have to be sitting here for hours like on my phone like what else is there to do, you know?
Well, this year we were here since they did the ribbon cutting.
Yeah.
So we were at the very first Anime NYC, and
Cool.
we wanted to focus today on the fans, because really about you guys.
Yeah, this is something that I think it's needed. It's a community thing, you know. It's the anime and like the manga community, video games. I guess like nerd culture is something, geek culture is something that is like, it's hard to feel like you have a spot in, but once you find your ground and you find your center in something like this, you feel at home, you feel comfortable, you feel happy. So this is something I really appreciated.
Would you agree with that sentiment?
Definitely agree, and it's even better because it's becoming more of like a norm thing where it's not so like, oh, you're weird for doing this. It's being like, oh, you do that? That's really cool. Like, people mindsets are changing these days. Like back then when I started getting into it, it was like, oh, you're doing this, like you're weird, get away from me. Now it's like, oh, you watch that too? You watch Demon Slayer? I'm just like, whoa, okay, that's cool. Like it's really cool to see like people make like, you know, designer coats off of anime. Like Michael Jordan just did like a collab like with Coach recently with Naruto. Like it's just cool to see people do that kind of thing now. Like it's just so awesome. So I definitely agree, 100%.
Now, you said is there any bad side of it? It was coming to pop culture, or you see it's all on the upside?
No, I don't think it's bad, honestly. Like I personally don't believe that it is. I feel like for somebody who's been like bullied and like been made fun of for it, now it's so normal. I feel like more of myself. I can like, you know, dress the way I want to. I can come out and be in costumes and people just won't be so awry about it. Like it just won't feel so weird. I think people just sometimes just want to feel like things like kind of like a gatekeeping thing almost. Like it shouldn't be like that. Like not at all. You should want the things that you love to be more like familiar and like popularized around like everybody. You shouldn't be like so kind of like, oh, this is my thing. Like I don't want it popular. I don't want anybody else to know about it. Definitely not.
Would you say, in your opinion, is there any more pressure or less pressure with people of color?
Definitely.
In which way?
In the way of, you know, I mean, this is my first time cosplaying. I'm gonna do a Stein from Soul Eater tomorrow, but I've seen, cause she's done cosplays. You know, she does cosplays, she does shoots and stuff, and the reaction a lot of people get, people of color, it tends to be like, you know, that's only for lighter skinned folk, fairer skinned folk, and that's something that's really, you know, ugly, gross. But it's like we're breaking those barriers because all these cosplayers are coming out with like real fire stuff.
Yeah.
She looks amazing. I'm so happy to be here. So it's something that they're gonna have to get used to. You know what I mean? They're gonna have to get used to it.
Like,
if they don't, then I'm sorry, we're still gonna be here because we love this stuff too, and that's, you know, that's how it is.
Also agree. He took every word out of my mouth, to be honest. Like, couldn't agree more. Like, there's no reason why we shouldn't be a part of this community as they are. Like, it's no different. Like, just because my skin is darker than yours means nothing. Like, accuracy, their way of accuracy is just like so like bad to me. It's just like, why should skin color matter? Like, it should never matter in any case. Like, if that's a character, then it's freaking animated, man. Like, just do what you freaking want. Like,
And it's all pretend.
right.
It's not that serious.
It's not like this is gonna go against the Bible or the word of
Right.
whoever.
Or the first amendment. Like, it's
yeah.
it's not hurting anybody besides their feelings. And if so, oh well. That's not my problem. That's a you problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, definitely enjoy. I think we have another hour before they start.
Before they start,
Yeah.
yeah. Hopefully we get in there and we start. I'm gonna be buying some stuff.
I'm gonna
so
do my
hopefully-
best not to buy anything. I'm gonna just go in there. I'm telling. Look, believe in me. I'm trying to believe in myself. I need it so bad.
Well, definitely enjoy. Have a good one.
Thank you. Take care.